Law enforcement is getting a major boost from the feds as they work to curb gun violence in Indianapolis. A partnership with the U.S. Department of Justice was just announced today. It's part of an ongoing effort in various cities across the country called Operation Legend. Megan Santorum explains how it works and the change one family hopes it brings.
Homicides are currently up 51% in Indianapolis. That's according to the U.S. Department of Justice. So now they're teaming up with local law enforcement to change that trend and crack down on gun violence. It's a scene that keeps playing out over and over again.
Every day where, there's different people dying down there, to children, adults. And it just seems like a lot of careless acts.
And a scene this mom will never forget.
No, I didn't even imagine that, happening. It's just, it's like a nightmare.
Nikki Cope's 16-year-old daughter, Naya, was killed by what police call a stray bullet. 3 months later, the case remains unsolved.
You think every day, who did this? Why?
Now, a major boost for law enforcement as they work on her case and so many others. The ATF, FBI, DEA, and U.S. Marshals will all be dedicating resources here in Indy. More than 50 federal investigators will be working with the police department for the next 45 days. Those who commit violent crime in that time frame could face federal charges and harsher consequences. Officials say they won't go easy on anyone.
Many times, defendants will come after being charged in federal court and ask for mercy, ask for a break, ask for an exception. These are reasonable requests. I am unreasonable to those requests. There are no exceptions.
Officials say curbing violence will take a shift in both hearts and minds. And this is just one piece of the puzzle.
None of us believe that criminal justice system alone will reduce gun violence. Simply put, we cannot just arrest our way out of this.
But some families say they still hope it makes a difference.
And I hope they get a lot of the cases solved. I hope they, get more guns off the street. And, calm down the violence there.
As always, anyone with information on Naya Cope's case is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Working for you, Megan Santorum, WRTV.
Not everyone is on board with Operation Legend. Indy 10 Black Lives Matter released a statement saying in part that the operation targets black and brown communities and that it will overwhelm already vulnerable families.